In the ancient world, humanity's wickedness grieved God's heart. He decided to cleanse the earth with a great flood, but found favor in Noah, a righteous and blameless man among his peers. God instructed Noah to build an enormous ark, specifying its dimensions and materials: gopher wood, covered inside and out with pitch. Noah was to bring into the ark his family, along with 2 of every living creature, male and female, to preserve their kinds. As Noah faithfully constructed the ark, he faced ridicule from neighbors who ignored his warnings. Once completed, the animals entered in pairs, and Noah's family boarded. The heavens unleashed torrents of rain for 40 days and 40 nights, submerging even the highest mountains. Yet the ark floated safely. After the waters receded, Noah released a dove, which returned with an olive leaf, signaling dry land. God promised never to flood the earth again, sealing his covenant with a rainbow.
The Bible is filled with incredible stories of God's healing power. One of the most astonishing is found in the Gospel of John. Jesus encounters a man who had been blind from birth. Jesus simply spits on the ground, makes mud, and applies it to the man's eyes. Then, he tells him to wash in the pool of Siloam. The man obeys and comes back seeing. What about the story of the woman with the issue of blood? For 12 years she suffered. She believed that just touching Jesus' cloak would heal her. When she did, Jesus felt power leave him. Instantly, she was healed. Let's not forget about Lazarus. Dead for 4 days, he lay in the tomb. Jesus arrives and calls him out. Can you picture the moment when Lazarus walks out, alive? These stories reveal God's incredible compassion and power. They challenge us to believe in the impossible. Healing isn't just physical, it's spiritual and emotional too. God's greatest healing is available to all who seek him. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse ride forth, each bringing a unique form of destruction. First, there's Conquest, on a white horse, wielding a bow. He represents power and domination. His presence sparks fear as nations fall under his influence. Next comes War, on a fiery red horse. With a sword in hand, he thrives on conflict and bloodshed. His arrival signals turmoil as brother fights against brother. The sound of clashing swords echoes through the land. Then we encounter Famine, riding a black horse. He carries a pair of scales, symbolizing scarcity. People suffer as crops fail and hunger spreads. The weight of desperation hangs heavy in the air. Finally, Death rides a pale horse, and the world trembles. He claims lives without mercy. Together, these horsemen unleash devastation, leaving only despair in their wake. The prophecy warns us of their approach. The end may be closer than we think. Read Revelation, Samuel, chapter Kings. The story of Samuel, Saul, and David is one of the most fascinating in history. Imagine a young shepherd boy, David, chosen by God to be king. But before him, there was Saul, the first king of Israel. Saul started strong, but his pride led to his downfall. He disobeyed God's commands, and the Spirit of the Lord left him. Samuel, the prophet, felt the weight of this betrayal. He was tasked with anointing a new king. David, a boy, yet filled with courage and faith. David defeated the giant Goliath, earning the love of the people. But this success ignited Saul's jealousy. Saul's obsession with David turned deadly. He hunted David relentlessly, but David showed mercy. He had the chance to kill Saul, but chose to spare him. This act of compassion defined David's character. In the end, Saul's reign ended tragically, while David became a legendary king. This story teaches us about the complexities of leadership, faith, and the power of mercy.
Job's story is one of the most profound tales of suffering and faith. Imagine losing everything you hold dear, your family, your wealth, your health. That was Job's reality. He was a wealthy man, blessed with a large family and abundant possessions. Yet in a matter of moments, everything vanished. Job faced relentless trials. His friends questioned his integrity, suggesting he must have sinned to deserve such punishment. But Job remained steadfast, clinging to his faith. His suffering was not a punishment, but a test of character. Why do the righteous suffer while the wicked prosper? Job's anguish reveals the complexity of human existence. It teaches that suffering can lead to deeper understanding and strength. In the end, Job's faith was rewarded. He received back more than he lost. His journey illustrates resilience in the power of unwavering belief. Job's tale invites reflection on our own struggles, reminding us that sometimes enduring hardship leads to profound growth and insight.
Imagine a world filled with creatures so bizarre they never made it onto Noah's Ark. What if I told you about the fearsome megalodon, a prehistoric shark that could swallow a car whole? Or the towering Argentinosaurus, a dinosaur so massive it would dwarf the Ark itself. Then there's the dodo, a flightless bird that became extinct due to human interference. How tragic it is that this unique creature missed its chance to survive. What about the woolly mammoth? With its thick fur and enormous tusks, it would have been a sight to see on that legendary vessel. Consider the Tasmanian tiger, a marsupial predator that vanished in the 20th century. Its haunting howl echoes through history, a reminder of what was lost. And let's not forget about the mythical creatures like the griffin or the kraken. Did they exist in some form? What if they were real, lurking in the shadows of ancient lore? These creatures, whether real or imagined, remind us of the incredible diversity of life that once roamed our planet. Their absence from the Ark leaves us with a sense of wonder